question is, when staring at your big goal and it seems like a massive elephant that you can't conquer, what will you do? Well, that's the question, and this podcast, Eat Your Elephant, is here to help you to find the answer that will keep you moving forward and making progress. Because you can eat your elephant one bite at a time. I'm your host, Nick Macy, and let's dive right in. Well, hello there. I hope you're doing well today. Today, I'm talking about the best and worst thing about your focus. But before that, do you know that at any time you can go to EYEpodcast.com, listen to the podcast there, find my recommended reading list, books that have helped me and kind of shaped how I think and have helped me make progress toward my goals, or find other recommended resources that I have, all at EYEpodcast.com. So on to the best and worst thing about your focus. See, I like to put it, the most terrible or amazing news for you. You'll decide if it's positive or negative. Here it is. You will find more of what you focus on. See, I was trying to help this guy a while back. He was smart, kind, sincere. He had skills, abilities, things that he could do. So what was the problem? Well, he couldn't move forward toward his goal because every time he got stuck, he would ask me for help or a suggestion. And for each suggestion that I gave, he would give me at least one thing that could happen. I say could, it might be a stretch, but could happen that might not lead to a perfect outcome. Now, he was able to find a problem for any solution out there. Well, and that's where I really like the quote from Albert Einstein. And it says, "Stay away from negative people. They have a problem for every solution." And that was this guy. And the guy was focused on what could go wrong. And the worst part of where he placed his focus is that he kept finding what he was looking for. Now, just so you know, it wasn't like something drastic that could go wrong that he kept finding. It was little things that just ended up being not the perfect ideal. But he was looking for what could go wrong, and so he kept finding it. And if you choose to focus on the problems, what could go wrong or what might not be perfect or it might not be exactly how you wish it was, you won't find solutions because you'll keep finding those problems. And worse than finding the problems is that you probably won't make progress toward your goal because you won't be taking action toward your goal because you keep not seeing the solutions. See, not all solutions are 100% problem-free. They're not going to be perfect. They're not going to have little slight deviations off the exact perfect ideal plan that you wish it was. Things aren't perfect. So that choose what you focus on. You can choose to look for solutions. They're there. Even in the most challenging situations. By looking for what could go right. By seeing opportunities in every solution. By looking for those things. You'll end up finding more of them. You'll see how things can work out. And you'll be able to make progress towards your goal. And one of the best things about this is that the more solutions you find, the more of a habit that you get into in finding what could go right, then the more you'll be able to find those things because you develop that habit and that skill. You develop the skill of seeing solutions and not problems. And when you work toward a big goal, there's going to be challenges. And everything may not work out exactly perfect how you want on the first attempt. But that's okay. See, it's okay for things not to be perfect. And when you see that first solution, you may need to make adjustments and adaptations along the way to refine it, to make it a little bit better. And as you get better at that, you'll probably also get better at eliminating some of those problems that might pop up. So you get better, you develop that skill, you keep making progress. You keep looking for solutions and not problems. You focus on what could go right. Because it might not be perfect, but better is good. And looking for those solutions will help you find them. You'll focus on what you can do. You'll keep getting better. You'll develop these skills and keep making progress towards your goal. So choose what you focus on and eat your elephant. Well, thanks for listening to Eat Your Elephant. Hope you enjoy the podcast. Help other people find it by rating and reviewing this podcast on whatever platform you listen to it on. Thanks for listening. Take care. Talk to you again soon.